By now you are probably taller, smarter, maybe even successful. You probably don't argue with your parents anymore, but maybe you do. Maybe you still even fight with your sister about who gets to sit in the front seat of the car, but you are both probably driving. The point is that you have grown since the days of running away when cars backfire, hiding under the table when the wind blew, and breaking down when you heard the terrifying crack of thunder. These weren't just your fears as a young child, they were your beliefs. They were all you knew. You remember the nights when the passing cars kept you awake, when the thought of the unknown lurking in your home would send chills down your young spine. You remember these nights, I am sure, but what you used to think would now end you, and take you to the unknown or the undiscovered, which seems childish and silly. So today, right now, I am here, your voice, telling you that what you now see as a phase in your life was your reality for quite some time now. It was all you knew, and all you paid attention to. So don't take for granted the strides you took to make sure that these evils did not follow you into adulthood. Although there were countless experiences in which you faced these fears, I know you, and you know that there were defining moments in which you realized just how fearful you were. One time in particular was a cloudy April day at the age of 5. The day was slow and gloomy, typical of that time of the year. You were fighting with your mother over something so unimportant you can't even remember what set you two off. This is something you look back on now and realize that it started the entire ordeal, and that it simply could have been avoided. This thought does not occur to your 5-year-old self, so it's safe to assume you acted appropriately for your age. But nonetheless, the fight ensued, sending you in a rage that for some reason on that day made you want to just pick up and leave. This was a thought that had never occurred. I mean, why would you want to leave? Your entire life was there. Food, water, shelter. You had it all, so to speak. You yell at your mother and tell her, "I'm leaving," before you even think about what lies outside your home, the safe haven in which you stayed in to hide from the outside. You swing open the back door and off you go, down the porch, down the drive, onto the sidewalk, and down the street. All while this has been occurring above you, thousands of feet in the air, a sudden increase in temperature is about to produce a rapid expansion in the surrounding air. In turn, will cause a sonic shockwave. This shockwave, better known as thunder, is a fear which has haunted you every time the rain fell since you could remember, is about to form and create what you will consider to be the most frightening experience of your life to date. You don't even make it to the end of your block before the thunder cracks. It stops you dead in your tracks. I know this because I know you. You have no thoughts, no reactions, just pure fear for what you can't see or understand. You won't know this for quite some time after, but your mother, the person who sent you on this crazy suicide mission to the outside world where the loud is loud and the dark is dark, did not follow you outside when you told her you were never coming back. Instead, she stood in the kitchen and watched you from the window, because unlike your 5-year-old self, she, an adult, knew that the thunderstorm was coming. She also knew that if you were to hear the thunder, you would not be caught dead outside for more than a second. So just like your mother thought, you went running back down the street, up the drive, up the porch, and through the back door, almost as if someone had set your life in rewind. This was a completely unconscious reaction to a completely real moment, and just like the mother you know, she's there waiting for you, with that look on her face. You know that look, the one that half says, "I told you so," and half says, "I'm sorry." It's that look that you remember. Sure, you remember all the details to what I'm telling you, but that look will come up again and again. Sure, it might take 15 more years, but you will see it again. Because she is your mother, for Christ's sakes. She knows you even better than I do.